And here we have makeup readings that overflowed the actual stream, and then I need to do separately. So here we go. Looking to run a YouTube channel, Power of the P, and also any relationship advice with the current connection. All right, let's first look at what kind of YouTube channel are we looking at? What style of YouTube are we looking at? And where are we going with that? Definitely have an 8 of Swords and a 5 of Pentacles. It looks like kind of making money with the YouTube. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a slow start. Maybe it's an overflow of competition. Maybe you have a lot of other things in the mix. Maybe there's a limited time on how much time you're going to be able to devote to it. But it does look like it's going to be a bit limited. 8 of Swords, there's a limited things you can do. Kind of making money is going to be limited, and it's going to take a little bit of time to get any sort of money or any sort of revenue out of this particular YouTube channel. You are looking at something with healing, was sort of fixing, healing, addressing things, right? The Queen of Swords talks about damage in the past, talks about having a damaged relationship. It's almost like either relationship coach, relationship advice, assistance on people healing from negative relationships would be good. It almost seems like that you have some qualities in that. You can be able to assist some other people. You can be able to look at things from a different perspective. So maybe people would write you a note, kind of describe the situation, and you would give some type of relationship advice with that. Just be aware that there's going to be some challenge getting money going. I think that the YouTube channel also needs to spill over into TikTok. I think that the YouTube TikTok combo is going to be good there, and that's going to be something where your presence is a little bit more enhanced. You get more following, you get more people coming into the YouTube for that. And so the King of Wands, right, sort of spread out our expertise, maybe do a couple of social media options or what have you. But the King of Wands is sort of just looking at, relationships, looking at sort of doing it varied. You have different portals, you have different ways of addressing it, but just be aware that the money is going to be a little bit challenged as you go through. So healing, relationship recovery, sort of overall recovery is going to be the focus on that. The other question was, do you have any relationship advice for you? Let's see if the cards have any relationship advice going on through that. So is there anything I need to know about my relationship that I don't already? Let's see what kind of things we need to know in the relationship. This is a relationship that sort of smothers you in good things. I mean, there are some just nice things about this relationships that maybe you haven't previously experienced. You haven't previously, easy for me to say, previously run into, that it's going to be pretty good with that. Queen of Pentacles, I'm getting a lot of structure. I'm getting a lot of stability from this particular connection, from this particular relationship. The Three of Pentacles, it almost feels like the level of learning, the level of sort of, getting new things in, getting some interesting pieces going is sort of one of the mainstays. The Three of Pentacles, I'm actually able to work through things. I'm able to get things connected. I'm able to make things happen. It feels like the doors are opening a little bit better in this particular connection than previous connections, or you're getting a level of stability from them that you haven't gotten from others as well. The Hangman says, look at this as a different relationship. This is one connection, one relationship where you want to not look at past relationships and compare them. This is definitely something to sort of focus on by itself, look at things from a good perspective, and look at things from a different type of perspective. So the Hanged Man just points to looking at things from a little bit different than I usually would. And the most important factor here is not comparing this relationship with other relationships. Coming in with a fresh slate, like things are going to be a little bit different. Things are going to be a little bit unusual in this relationship, and sort of starting from scratch here rather than using lessons or using some things from previous relationships. It almost feels like there's some false flags here of things that you notice or things that you see that have been possibly a problem in a previous relationship, and it kind of just spoils this one, or it kind of, makes this one be a little less great, and you definitely don't want to be comparing things. So get the Hanged Man, get a new perspective, get a fresh perspective into this relationship. And the Four of Pentacles, be careful how committed we are to this for the short run. In the long run, sure, we want to be more committed, sure, we want to be more connected, but the Four of Pentacles just says hold back some of that, hold back some enthusiasm, hold back some of the things that you want to kind of just put out there and hope for the best, and definitely start it anew, start it fresh. There are some very good qualities in this one, and I think that is going to be pretty rock solid for you in the long run. Overall, the relationship looks really good. I think a relationship looks really good indeed. We got MS is next. Am I one of D's options? Am I one of D's options for a romantic relationship?
Everybody loves the D.
For a romantic relationship. Am I on the menu? Yes. Am I on the menu? Is this a menu? Something that is possible indeed. Am I on the menu for this particular individual? The Page of Pentacles says, yeah, Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. There's very much a trick here of not getting too attached to the outcome, right? Not getting too attached from the outcome. In other words, if the door is open, that's going to be a big benefit to us. Six of Pentacles says you do get an offer for some type of a connection, some type of a relationship, some type of something where we can enjoy and have a good time with that. So we're getting the offer. So I think that's basically a yes for that. We're getting the offer. We're having this. We'll do a manual thumbs up. We're getting an offer. We're getting this in the zone. We're getting this moved forward. A Six of Pentacles, I do think that's an offer. So we're going to go with the thumbs up on that. Seven of Swords says they need to get out of any previous connections. They need to lose any friends with benefits. They need to lose any casual connections that they have, because those will ultimately make just an absolute nightmare in this connection. So you want to make sure that they're fully committed. You want to make sure that this is somebody who is definitely going to go the long run with you and do that. But the Page of Pentacles says it starts off slowly, but it does build and it does get into something big, magical, and awesome. But the Six of Pentacles, you do get the offer indeed. So that'll be a manual thumbs up in the range. Anyway, thank you for all your donations, and we'll see you on Monday night.